Hello everyone, I am Erika of BEADINGSCHOOL.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly BD broadcast. So let me know please if you can hear me, if you can see me. I see some of you already watching. You can watch today's broadcast either from the Beading School Facebook page or from the Beading School Club. And it can happen that you need to click on the link just above the video in the description so I can see your name and I can see your face, and then I can greet you personally like hi Faye and hi 𝐅𝐎𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 and hi Connie and Brit Marie and Tanya is here and Kata and Vanya and Ludka and Katja and Maria is here. Let me know, ladies, how are you feeling today? Tanya, how are you? I hope you are feeling better. Hi, Liv. Hi, Annie. Hello, everyone. And Martina. And Ludka says she can hear me and she can see me. So then I am happy. I see Mary also. Hi, Mary from Virginia in the United States. And then we have a Facebook user. And then Jan. Hello, ladies. So today I am cheering you with a small espresso that I brewed myself, as Adam is abroad for the first time since he was abroad, but not for a business trip. So he went for a business trip after a year and a half. And I'm very proud I made a nice espresso in my new coffee cup. And today I would like to show you the jewels. I brought you jewels that I have made from the Magic Garden box. Some of them you have already seen. Some of them are completely new. There is even one that we can be together during a No One Has to Be Alone lesson. And I am also bringing you two jewels made by Gina of Orchid and Opal Jewelry. So I'm looking forward and I'm curious that how will you like them. And hi, Daniela. And Tanya feels better a bit. Not 100% yet. Then I hope that it will be soon 100%, dear Tanya. And hi, Deb and Sherry and Susan and Corinne and Frida also. Hello, ladies. Indeed, this is my square-shaped cup. Apparently, it's a pretty rare one. I don't know where it was made, unfortunately, but it's a cute little antique cup that I bought recently when we were in Hungary, actually for the wedding of Adam's best friend. So that was a really, really nice trip. And what I'm super excited about today, that I see pictures popping up that you ladies are receiving your Beading School Academy boxes. And I hope that you liked the experience of opening the boxes very much. And I can't wait to see your jewels. There are already some articles waiting for you in the Beading School virtual classroom. And later today, I still need to finish it. It's not ready, but later today, the first tutorial is coming. It will be available for everyone, yellow, turquoise, and fuchsia level Beading School students. So let's take a sip of coffee and let's get started. Okay, first I will first post the link to the Beading School Academy. If there might be still beaders who haven't heard of it yet, then please check it out. It is a big beady adventure that we are creating for you. And yeah, it comes with tutorials and inspiration and lots of beads and a classroom full of your beady friends and even lunch breaks when you can meet your friends and bead together. And we were working very hard to create for you a unique and valuable BD experience. So let's get, okay, I still did not take a sip of coffee, and then I start with the jewels. And Tanya said, I received mine today, so beautiful, and I managed to put all the bags into the box without any problem. Tanya, I'm so glad that it's with you, that Belgium is also now receiving boxes, not only Sweden, not only Germany. And I think you are well trained now with the beading school boxes, so you managed to put back what was inside. So I will show you first. You have already seen this bracelet, but first I would like to show you the bracelet that actually gave the name. It has the same name as the whole theme that we have created for you for the first Beading School Academy box. So this is the Magic Garden bracelet, and today I have asked you on the page if you can guess, because this is actually the second version of it. There was a prototype, and the chatons, the Preciosa chatons, they were of a different color. So I asked that if you can guess that what was the color of the chatons in the original version. And I was very, very surprised that not everyone said turquoise, because indeed the first version of the Magic Garden bracelet that remained a half bracelet actually and a prototype, it had turquoise chatons. The rest of the beads, it was nearly the same, but the chatons, I changed the turquoise color into these aranite ones, so it resembles what I wanted more, the leaves and the feeling of a garden. And I see that Annie had a question. Annie is asking one question: do I access the pattern from Beading Academy? So, Annie, there is a list of articles if you navigate to the Academy, and then you always have the dates when they will come online. So the tutorial for this one will come online later today, and I will let you know in the club, I will let you know on the page, and there will be detailed instructions that how do you access the tutorial. And I think this is Corinne. I'm not 100% sure, but she guessed that the chatons are turquoise. And for this bracelet, you will need to bead a base with right angle weave, and then we will decorate it with the suvan rhinestones and with the chatons. And I created it in a way that the suvan rhinestones, they resemble rosebuds, just flowers which just start to bloom, and the chatons, they resemble leaves. And the bezel of the chatons, I made it in this Art Nouveau style with the whiplash lines. So this is the first jewel and 𝐊𝐿𝐿𝐿 that we can create together. And besides seeing the identical versions of this coming from the box, I will also be super curious to see, of course, your own colors. And then the second jewel that I've created for you. This is actually the back side of it, and I'm actually very happy with it, how the back side turned out, and I will probably even develop it further that motif on the back. So this is the Primavera Pendant, or actually it is very easy to make it into earrings too. And again, in the characteristic colors with green and with purple and with this matted vintage looking golden tone that is also absolutely popular during the Art Nouveau era. And this actually, I have to tell you, I had a very precise idea what I would like to design for you. I even had a prototype. However, some of the bead shapes that were in the prototype, I told you about my 3 drawers holding UFOs, unfinished objects, and actually the prototype came from one of those drawers, and I made it, I think, 3 years ago. However, in the meanwhile, the bead shape that I used in it was discontinued, so I completely had to design it from scratch. Well, from scratch, I thought like, yeah, I will select another shape, a similar one. It will be easy. And then I made, I think, 5 different versions of this one until I achieved the look and until I was happy with every detail, until I knew that you will be happy with it. So this was so funny. Like, I thought that this is going to be easy for me to design, but then this was the one that I ended up experimenting with for the longest time, I think. And Marianska says she likes both versions of the bracelet. Thank you, Marianska. And Katja likes the pendant. Will you ladies bead it as a pendant, or will you ladies bead it as an earring, by the way? It can also become a focal component for a bracelet. Some of you I know that like to make bead embroidery and then attach a bigger beaded motif as the centerpiece. So that can also be done with it. So what's your first thought? What will yours become, your Primavera? And Vanya is asking, who makes the storm duos and the drop duos? It is a Czech factory who are making them. And actually, my colleagues, Andrea and another colleague who is actually present here with us. Can you guess who is that? They are soon traveling again to Jablonec, to the Crystal Valley in the Czech Republic, also visiting the factory of the storm duos and the drop duos, picking up lots and lots of new colors for these beads, among else. So then later you will also be able to bead this in a different color, not just how it comes in the box. Susie says this is her favorite from the collection. Tanya likes also the backside. Thank you, Tanya. Faye will make a brooch. I did not mention, I forgot to mention a brooch, but that's a wonderful idea, Faye. I think without a filigree, this will be great as a brooch. And Tanya will bead it as earrings. There will be 2 pieces. There are 2 pieces of the 10mm Rivoli in the box, so you can make earrings from it. And Corinne is asking if I can pronounce her name. Corinne, do I pronounce it well? I hope so. Daniela will make a pendant. Brit Marie will make earrings. Martina is not into earrings. She will make it as a pendant. Lutka will also make a brooch. And for Katja sees this motif as a pendant. Annie will beat everything. Sherry is asking, will this motif be available to purchase? It's in the fuchsia box only. Sherry, thank you so much. That's a great question. all the tutorials, they will be available also separate of the boxes. However, the best value, you get the best value if it's already included in your package. So that's what I would recommend the most, but of course it's completely up to you. You can also decide later. I will also upload all the tutorials for the jewels to the eShop, but the value will be better through the box. And hi, Claire! And hi, Facebook user friend. So this was the second jewel from the box. And then this is also something that I have showed you earlier. This is a pendant that I made with the new color of the L2 Studio Cabochon, the Amethyst Fairy Dust. And it's a beautiful purple color. And the fairy dust effect means that not so visible through the camera, but it means that it looks like as if just under the surface there will be a golden bronzish glitter applied on top of the color. And it's really like a fairy tale magical cabochon. And this is in your fuchsia box if you ordered that one. And I combined it with the symbolic key of the Beading School Academy that you all received, and also with some glass drops. Those are also coming a bit later in different colors, some Preciosa Rivolis, a chaton. I had some leftover chatons after I completed my bracelet. So here is one of the Erinit chatons that were left. And I attached one of the Suwon rhinestones on top of the key to give it even more bling. And Tanya has the L2 cabochon, and she says that in real life is really stunning. I'm very happy with it. Tanya and I am also very happy. Did you receive the round shaped, the smooth round shaped, or the faceted ones? Those two shapes are possible to get in the boxes, as I wanted to include a shape that can be easily used in bead embroidery, but also, as you can see, easily used also in bead weaving. If you happen not to fancy bead embroidery. And hi, Betty Lou. Yeah, and Connie says that is exactly Tanya's color. I agree. As I know Tanya's preferences. So this was the third jewel that I have made. And there is one more that you have already seen. That was also on the cover. Sorry, I wanted to show a better picture. So this was also on the cover of today's coffee time. And this is a little earring that was born kind of accidentally while I was designing the Primavera Pendant during all the experiments. That's how it works when designing. So here I really love this flat glass leaves. They are 18 times 13 millimeter big. Again, like going in more colors afterward. And that's the hanger below the bezeled Rivoli. And Tanya says that she received the smooth round shape, the dark purple one with the fairy dust on it. Have lots of fun with it, Tanya. I'm curious. How will you use it? And Vanya says, I found several keys in my stash. Will you be posting this pic? I really like the one with the key. Dear Vanya, if you navigate to the classroom, then the second article, it has the pictures of the jewels. So you can either check it out there, and later I will be also posting them on Facebook. But today it's tutorial drawing day, so it won't be today. Today you can find it in the classroom. And Claire says, my turquoise box arrived today. Oh my God, there are so many goodies in there. I'm taking it away with me next week. I'm sure I will be using it. Claire, have lots of fun with it. Are you going on a vacation? Enjoy the goodies very much. And Tanya says, cute earring and all can be done with the fuchsia box. If someone is still hesitating to go for the academy, just go for fuchsia if your wallet is happy with it. Thank you for the recommendation, Tanya. I have to say that the fuchsia subscriptions were gone in about 3 days, if I remember well. So at the moment, the turquoise is available. The Magic Garden as in the fuchsia box is not available anymore, but we have a couple of the turquoise boxes left still. So I would recommend, if someone would like to bead these jewels and receive the tutorials, to go for the turquoise now and then later switch with the next box to the fuchsia. And Lutka also received her turquoise box, and she's happy with it. And Connie is very happy that that she chose the box. Claire is going on a beading retreat. Enjoy it very much, Claire. Christina, yes, it will be available, but it works out financially better if you sign up for the yellow subscription. If you don't want, even if you don't want to get a box, then we have a yellow option for those beaders who would like to get only the tutorial. Also from the same page. And now, after showing you these jewels, these were the ones that I have made previously. I have for you 2 jewels which were made by Gina of Orchid and Opal. And if you don't know her yet, then Gina, I will post the link to her YouTube channel where she is actually talking about the Beading School Academy and Beading School. So Gina is a beady YouTuber, and she reviews bead boxes, bead shops. She designs with different components and bead shapes, and we love working with her. She's a very talented beader, and I love her professional approach when it comes to designing jewels, putting together colors. I really recommend signing up to her YouTube channel and check out what does she have online. And I have 2 jewels here that she designed from the fuchsia box. So this is one of them, and she also received a fairy dust amethyst cabochon, and she combined it, everything what you can see on Gina's picture. She combined it with beads from the fuchsia box. Pardon. So what she did, she bezeled the cabochon with peyote and then decorated it with some of the amethyst 2x AB Preciosa bicon beads. And Gina also told me that she likes the leaves very much, the Czech glass leaves very much, that I also got very fond of. And she combined them also with part of this flower dangle that's also included in both of your boxes. And normally it comes with 7 flowers, which are attached on a super nice golden chain. The chain is of the same quality as all the components with the cubic zirconia, all the pretty ones that you can find in the boxes. So it's nice to combine this flower dangle with those. And as you can see, Gina chose to use 3 of the flowers, but it's completely up to you that if you want to use the flowers one by one, or if you would like to include all 7 of them in a jewel. I actually have here a jewel where I included one of the flowers. I will show it to you a little bit later, but I really want to make an earring where I have all the 7 flowers dangling from the earring, and I want to combine them with the Preciosa light rose fancy stone, the 18 times 13 millimeter fancy stone. I think that will be a very nice earring. But yeah, back to Gina's beautiful pendant. I think it looks really nice. And I have one more from Gina. Again, showing how much she loves the leaves. And she used this, I have it here somewhere, but of course, oh, exactly in front of me. The fuchsia box has this big metal stamping, and Gina decided to embroider, well, kind of embroider directly onto the metal component, and she used the cup chain, everything, again, everything, all the details that you see here, they are from the box. Also this fuchsia dreamy flower, the glass leaves, the cup chain, the suvan rhinestones, everything, it comes from the box. So you can see that it's really, we did our best to include as much as possible and to give you as much value with it as possible. So this is Gina's second pendant, and she promised that she will make a tutorial for one of these. So if you have a moment, then you can head over to her YouTube channel where she is talking about the academy. And please leave a comment there telling her if you like the box. I'm absolutely sure that she would love to hear your opinion, and tell her that if you like the tutorial, if you like the designs that she has made. I think they are both really, really nice. Thank you so much, Gina. And Tanya says, those flowers remind me of the middle of 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐻𝐿 in Kroon. Don't know the English name. Unfortunately, I am very bad with flower names, but do we maybe have a Dutch-speaking friend here who can translate it? And Mary, thank you for your question. Mary is asking, are the flowers from glass? No, they are. Very surprisingly, they are from paper, from hardened paper. They are of a super nice quality. They look like real dried flowers. And they will come also in different colors, or she is taking pictures of them this week, so soon they can be uploaded. And yeah, they can be an interesting addition to your jewelry. Corinne says, indeed, kind of beading school colors. So these were Gina's jewels. And then I have 1, 2, 3 jewels that I have just finished. Some of them I just finished today. So that I would like to show you. So first of all, I am going to show you a bracelet that we can bead together on Friday during No One Has to Bead Alone. So in case that you already have your Beading School Academy box, then you can choose beads from the Beading School Academy box. And if you don't have one yet, then of course you can put together your own color combination. And hi, Nicolene! So what I have used here, I combined 2 colors of the 4mm suvan rhinestones. The fuchsia ones come from the box, but then I wanted to add a little bit of different color. So I also have crystal AB ones. Those are not in the box, but you can make it also from the emerald or from the fuchsia or from something completely different. And then I included some 3mm fire polished beads. I used 3 different colors of round 15 seed beads, 1 color of size 11 Miyuki Erika. So those beads go into the little motifs, and then you can connect the little motifs to each other by any kind of bead that you see fitting. So I used 2 rows of 4mm bicon beads, also from the box, amethyst 2 times AB from Preciosa, but this is also a great opportunity to use up any leftovers, as you don't need that many beads to connect the motifs to each other for a bracelet. Or indeed, as Mary says, the components on the bracelet will also make lovely earrings. Absolutely. Or maybe a small brooch in the middle of a filigree. You can make dangling earrings. You can connect the motifs also corner to corner to each other, maybe adding a glass drop, maybe adding a pendant, maybe adding some paper flowers. It's up to you. So again, there are many, many, many different possibilities. And you can connect the motifs also like this. So, okay, I was beading a lot during the weekend. I drank plenty of coffee. Thanks to my new coffee cups, I had to test them. So here I connected 4 motifs to each other, again in the same way with the 4mm bicon beads, and then I filled the middle with 1 more silver rhinestone and some more bicon beads and more seed beads. And the crystal connector, it's the same oval shape as you find in the boxes, but I ran out of mine. So I would want to include the lavender one with this, but I used it up for something else, so I did not have any more. So here I used the same shape, but a transparent one from my own stash. And I'm really happy that you like them, ladies. The bracelet is coming this Friday already, so no one has to bead alone. And one more detail of the necklace that I wanted to share with you. Just a moment, I have to find my picture. So the chain, I put it together from components, and it was a bit too long for me, so but I didn't want to cut it, because then the remaining part I could use it in earrings, for example, but I just did not feel like cutting it. So I left a little dangling part after the point where there is a jump ring attached, so I can close the necklace. And we often say that when there is a nice component, even when we don't immediately know that where do we want to use it, after a bit of time it will find its place. So here I attached this flower wreath that we had in the bloom box, if you remember, and it also comes in purple and yellowish and pink tones. So I thought that that is a cute addition to the backside. And thank you, Susie and Nicolene and Lutka and Claire and everyone. So this is again a possibility, and the chain will also come later. So I hope that you like this. These are 2 more jewels that I have made. And I have an earring, the last one that I have completed so far from my box. And I wanted a bit unusual shape with this. And what I did, I bezeled the chaton, one of the chatons, the remaining chatons with peyote. And then I attached to it some glass drops, and they look like a wing of a butterfly, or they look like as a detail of a flower. And actually, during Art Nouveau, it was a very popular motif on paintings and graphics and drawings that artists did not paint or draw flowers realistically, but they kind of like zoomed in and just drew part of a flower, just detail of a flower. So that's the effect that I wanted to achieve with this. And I attached again one of my beloved glass leaves, and I used for the top one of the flowers. The boxes, they have 6 pieces of these glass drops, so actually I don't have enough to complete my earrings. So Andy and Zuzi, make sure to get me some more when you are going to Jablonec next week. You are on a quest. So in case that you want this as earrings, then you will need to get some more. But I think that the motif would also look great, maybe without the flower, as a pendant. And I am thinking about actually connecting several of these motifs, and then you can make a sorry and then you can make a necklace. And another option is that you attach this butterfly shape to the other half of to the opposite side of the chaton too. So then you have a symmetrical motif. And again, it would be perfect, even for earrings, even for a necklace, anything that you would like to. So there are many, many different possibilities. And Jessica, hi Jessica. She's asking, is the earring heavy? I don't think so, but I have to say that I like to wear big earrings, so I might be biased. But after the broadcast, I will measure it with you for you precisely, and I will comment, I will reply to your question, so you know that how heavy it is. As I feel it, it's actually not as heavy as my big earring that I am wearing now. So I am looking forward to wearing it. And Claire says, Erika, you have been busy. Indeed. I was up yesterday until 10 and I got up accidentally, not intentionally. I got up today at 3 a.m. So I had a lot of beading time. Marianska loves this with a big love. Thank you, Marianska. Thank you, ladies. So these were the jewels that I have made so far from the box. And yeah, I hope that I will still have more time to play with the Magic Garden, because I see still so many opportunities and possibilities to play with the different shapes. And I am really, really looking forward to see your own ideas. And Susie will share her jewels soon. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm curious. So, dear ladies, thank you so much for the opportunity that I could show you the jewels that I have made. And if you have any questions left about the academy, about the box, about the jewels, about the tutorials, then please let me know. Magic Garden tutorial is coming today, but I am still drawing it, so you will know it. I will post post about it in the club when it is available, so that you can navigate to the classroom and download the tutorial. So on Friday, we will meet, for no one has to bead alone, for our usual time, and we can bead together the Sapi bracelet, and I named it after the composer from whom I posted some music for you in the beading school classroom yesterday to maybe listen to it while you are beading from your boxes. So Sapi bracelet coming on Friday, and I am really looking forward to beading with you and seeing all your beautiful creations. Thank you for today, ladies. Take care, and I'm wishing you a nice, relaxing, creative rest of the day. See you on Friday. Bye bye.